everybody? Welcome back to Saturday night. Once again, welcome back to ROM Hack Races. I hope you're all doing really well. It's a good day out here, and I hope you're having a good day too. Make some noise in chat by posting emotes or something, or just type the word noise. You know, make some noise. Exactly how we do it. Welcome back. If you've never been here, though, this is ROM Hack Races, and every Saturday night we have a fresh, never-before-seen Super Mario World Kaizo level made by someone in our community and raced by these racers without any idea of what it's going to be. It's a challenge of sight reading. They're going to have to figure it out on the fly, and every level is a little bit different, so we're going to have to use all our wits and skills here. This is week 291, and we've got a level tonight from a longtime friend, really excellent person, and a longtime contributor to ROM Hack Races, as well as SMW Central. It's AmperSam. I'm pretty sure we all know AmperSam at this point. They do so much for the community, and they're back here with a level called Learn to Let Go. And the racers do know a little bit about what's about to happen. They know the difficulty rankings that were given to the level by the testers who played it throughout the week. This week's level: execution tonight, 5 out of 10. Complexity tonight, 6 out of 10. And the racers know that there are 2 sections, and those 2 sections are rated 4 out of 10 for length. There might be some other trickery involved, and we will find out about that in a little bit. The testers this week were Mason SMW, Silent Snake, Gossip Greg, Mithrillionaire, RB Pimlico, and Fen, who is also running the restream for us. So that's an all-star cast of testers, and you know it's going to be a good level. We have got, how many? 14! Wow, all right, let's go. 14 racers have signed up for this one tonight. B2DE, Ender of Games, Endless Ascent, Germdove, Isherwood, Lizard, Louis Duce, Muzzle, Revelug, Roke Games, Sachi? I think I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sachi, we got Seo Kadelic, we got Mr. 1F9 himself, Third Wall, and GDQ, soon to be Luminary. You feel me? He's gonna be at GDQ. He's running at GDQ. You feel me? And we're all here. We got 14. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about what we're doing, you can head on over to romhackraces.com, download this patch or any of the other 290 level patches that we have. There's a lot of fun stuff to play over there. You can jump on the Discord server from there and hang out with the community, talk shop. We have a race chat. We have some ROM hacking help stuff, kind of whatever you need for Kaizo. Of course, we're sort of a one-stop shop, a kind of 7-Eleven, if you will. We're always open. How are you? Chat, how are you? Oh yeah, I'm GlitchCat, by the way. Hello, I bet you knew that. I will be bringing you the play-by-play. If you have any questions or just want to learn a little bit more about Kaizo or whatever, please feel free to shout it out. Please feel free to ask, and we'll get you sorted out in chat. We've got some scouts, too, who are watching all the streams to let us know if anybody takes the lead. We're going to rotate them in on the broadcast if they do. Blue Ribbon, High Life, and Fen tonight are helping us out with that. So thank you so much for that. Man, I hope you're all ready for a fun one. I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm told that there's some silly fun stuff going on here, and Amper is quite a maker. We've seen some stuff from Amper before. They do, like I said, so much around the community, so we're really lucky to have them making a level for us tonight. There's something else I want to say. Oh yeah, of course, I gotta say the line: consistency and one-shots. That's the dynamic, that's the dichotomy of these races. If a racer is going to be consistent enough at the parts they've already learned, or they will have a one-shot something brand new that they haven't seen before, that could get a little bit of progress, a little bit of knowledge, even if they don't get a checkpoint or whatever. Knowledge is critical in these, and we're going to see how that plays out for everybody. No lead is safe, of course, in ROM Hack Races, and you never know what's going to happen. So we are just about ready to go here. It is week 291. Learn to Let Go from AmperSam, and I think that clock says a positive number, which means we are ready to roll. Auto run has been enabled. Thank you for complying. I don't know if we really should be thanked. I don't know if the racers had a choice. We got You Fail Me, B2DE, Third Wall, and Muzzle here to start us off, and we'll see who's going to take the lead from here. So let's all learn to let go. Free our mind from the desire for material possessions. And see, I knew about this gimmick ahead of time, and these I love everybody just immediately jumping in the pit. That is really funny. So what is the gimmick that AmperSam has so ingeniously cooked up for us tonight? Well, it's pretty simple. The function of the run button has been inverted. And so normally, if you're holding X or Y on the controller, both of those buttons do the same thing. Normally, you're running. But in this case, you're always running, and holding X or Y will cause you to walk. And I really think this is kind of fun because these levels with such a simple inversion of the gimmick. It's not, you can't really see it like in the gameplay, but you'll sure see it in the way these racers are kind of moving around sort of awkwardly. So it's really funny that everyone just jumps in the pit immediately because they expect to be holding the button and running. But holding the button slows you down in this one. So we're going to have to figure out how to learn to let go. You see the title here? Looks like You Fail Me in the upper left is picking this up pretty quickly. So now that we've got the idea, now we've actually got to get through these obstacles without dying or whatever. Here goes Third Wall in the lower left. They've got the idea. Third Wall, definitely no stranger to weird gimmicks and kind of strange stuff happening in levels. This one's kind of weird because I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, if they're walking, they're holding the button. If they're running, they're not holding the button. So it's like kind of like an auto run, but the X and Y is like a brake. And of course, Amper's designed in a lot of interesting situations that are kind of forcing the players to either run or slow down, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. It is not immediate P-speed run. You're building P-speed just like you would in a normal run. Here goes You Fail Me though. Third Wall right behind. You Fail Me in the upper left on a sight read right now, trying to get through on that Rex. So we got to grab the red Koopa. You still need the X and Y buttons to hold objects, so the grab, block, jump, and the red Koopa shell are still going to be like, you have to be holding the button in order to hold on to the object, meaning that when you're holding an object, you're forced to walk, which is just kind of brain-bending. B2 and Muzzle over here in the right kind of getting the hang of this, but You Fail Me in Third Wall right now, I think like neck and neck. They've got the red shell, they're going up the wall with the red shell jump. Oh man, this sync here, yo, I like this. Yeah, You Fail Me in Third Wall, just like matching each other move for move right now. Need to use the Rex the Rex has a 2-hit, one hit squishes it and the other hit will get it out of there. And got to use that Rex to open the yellow turn block that's up above there and then get through on the second bounce. Oh, this is just nice. I'm really liking these moves. We got Revelug coming in here in the upper right, making some progress. And yeah, You Fail Me, waiting for that block to turn. So those turn blocks are on a timer. They will stop rotating at a certain point. Or if there are, I think it's 4, right? There can only be 4 turn blocks rotating at a time. The game code just won't allow for any more turn blocks than that. So by hitting that 5th one up in the air, they are stopping one of the ones that is down there at the bottom. Using that damage boost to get through, and Revelug also getting to that same point. So now they've got to hit that 1 tile jump, and they have to do that on a timer, right? Because that turn block is going to stop rotating and be a barrier again. There's no way to hit it after that because we're out of bounces on the Rex. So we also got that grab, block, jump. I'm sure most people are familiar with that at this point, but if you press jump and grab on the same frame, you will jump up while holding the purple grab block that you've got there. That's a pretty common trick that you see in Kaizo. It is frame perfect, but there's a difference between that and a 1-frame trick. In this case, you just need to press 2 buttons on the same frame. And that's what they're doing to grab that purple grab block and get that over there. But a little bit of progress. Everybody's kind of getting held up a little bit at this Rex pit. Trying some different jumps. I'm seeing this You Fail Me going for a spin to get through that gap. And that's actually a pretty smart idea if you find yourself in a situation where you want to do a lower jump. Sometimes doing a spin jump, even if you don't have to land on a spiky enemy or something, a spin jump is by default lower than a regular jump, and that can be like your low jump button. In some cases, it's helpful just to use that when you want to go a little bit lower. Navigating into that 1 tile gap is no easy feat here. And yeah, those turn blocks can flip you into the wall. That's just a Super Mario World thing. Muzzle down here in the lower right, trying for it. I think I've seen, yeah, they've gotten to the Rex. But again, if you're just joining us, the gimmick being the run button is inverted. You always run, and holding the run button will slow you down and make you walk. So really, I love these little changes. One little thing to the physics engine totally wrecks everybody's muscle memory. And I think that's really funny. We'll slow you in midair as well, because you can do that. Even in normal Mario World physics, you can like engage the run button in midair and start to give yourself a little extra momentum. Similarly, you can let go of the run button in midair to slow down, but here it's all flip-flopped. Yeah, that is one of the first things you learn as a player. You know, generally as you're getting your Mario World skills up, you know, you're just holding, usually Y or whatever, you're holding the run button all the time and kind of pressing the jump with the other half of your thumb. And in this case, yeah, that's completely flipped on its head. Also, needing to run to get over those one-tile gaps. You can't walk across those. You see those cement blocks before the grab block jump. You can't walk across those, so you do need to just let go and let the auto run do its thing as you're crossing those one-tile gaps. We are here on the first section, a 6 out of 10 level tonight with 2 sections total, and You Fail Me and Third Wall on the left side, making the most progress. But we got to get through this tricky one-tile gap right here below the Rex pit. See if we can make a little bit of progress here. This is tough to do. Looks like Revelug in the upper right-hand corner has made it through. I think that's the first one I've seen get it. So now they've got, they've got Baby Yoshi. And remember, you're holding the same button as run in order to hold an object. So as long as you're holding Baby Yoshi, since you have the Y button pressed, you will automatically be walking. So they're gonna need to figure out how to work with that a little bit, because a slow jump will not cross some of the big pits that we have. So kind of learning how much momentum you need. It's a big skill here. Here's Third Wall in the lower left, also making it to the Baby Yoshi. And Revelug, though, in the upper right, has grown this Yoshi, and they have got a red shell. As we know, red shells create fire. When Yoshi spits out a red shell, he will throw out 3 of those little fireballs, and that can be used to destroy enemies. In this case, the charging Chuck, who is blocking the path up there. There's no way to kill that Chuck. You gotta find some other way, and it looks like fire is gonna be it. So I wanted to point out too, if you're here to cheer on your favorite racers or streamers or whatever, feel free to put some of their emotes up in chat. They combo really well with those official ROM Hack Race emotes. If you have some of those, great combo potential, and we're here to support everybody, have a fun time. It's the players versus the levels, and you're seeing good players play against other good players. That's how you know you got a good Kaizo race, John Madden style. But if you got some friends, oh my word, Revelug, what the heck am I doing? I was watching Third Wall, and Revelug, meanwhile, has got the cape. Oh man, now this looks like a ground pound setup, you bet. Now that you've been reprogrammed, it's time for some cape. Oh boy, cape time. And Revelug's got that cape, and they are into the pipe, so that's a checkpoint. Revelug really blasting ahead here. And Revelug in the upper right's gonna take the lead. Third Wall not too far behind on that Baby Yoshi. And oh man, oh now what? So cape requires the use of the run button quite a bit. And so now that the racers have kind of learned what to do, now they've been reprogrammed. Now they're gonna have to figure out how to let go of the run button while they're flying. We're probably gonna need to do some interesting flight strats here. Revelug bopping that amazing flying hammer brother off that gray platform. And now with no run, they're able to use the poofed out cape flight. Third Wall in the lower left looking for that red Koopa. Nice try though, that's a little bit of progress. Revelug, using those cape turnarounds to good effect. You can press X or Y, the opposite of whatever button you're holding in midair, to get a turnaround. Even the 91 Prima Strategy Guide knows about the cape turnaround. Fun fact. They say that it's kind of tricky to do and it's an expert cape move, but it is in there. It's in there. I like how that amazing flying hammer brother, I just like to use their full and proper name, amazing flying hammer brother. They still, once they sink into the lava, they still are actually throwing hammers. They just are down there, still being a threat. I like that spike too, sliding down the slope when it falls. That's funny. Always one with the humor, AmperSam is. So Revelug making big progress right now, and they've got to figure out what they want to do. Yeah, they got to figure out what they want to do with that Koopa. Touching the note block counts as standing on ground. Even though you're bouncing, in that moment you touch it, you are standing on ground. So got to use that Koopa to stay aloft with the cape. They're going to need to use that, seemingly going to need to use that to fly a little bit further. And this is really, man, this is beneficial for Revelug, because the more time they get to spend, even if they're not making progress, they get to spend a lot of time learning this second section, and that puts them pretty far out ahead right now. Maybe third wall in the lower left might be able to catch back up here. They've got the baby Yoshi, and they obviously want to, throw the baby Yoshi to make that jump. Third wall's got this. Maybe they can get the, red Koopa. Hey, look it up for yourself. The I don't know if it was 91, maybe it was 91 or 92, but it's the unauthorized Prima strategy guide for Mario World, and they do absolutely mention the cape strat. They also mention that the fastest route through the game is not 11 exits, but 12 exits, because even though you don't have to, the Prima strategy guide suggests going and getting the yellow switch palace, because otherwise the game would be, of course, far too hard. Prima is telling us to get good since the early 90s. I had that guide when I was a kid, and it was like my Bible. And every time I would beat a boss or beat a new enemy, I would go to the guide, and I would take my big purple crayon, and I would X out the picture of the enemy, like the boss, in the guide, like a freaking hit list. I still have that guide as a kid. And Bowser, when I finally beat Bowser, it's just like X's all over his face. It was so funny. Yo, Louis Duce coming in here in the lower right-hand corner. Let's see how they're gonna do. You Fail Me in third wall now, pretty close, neck and neck. You Fail Me, yep, learning how they want to grow up that Yoshi. And Louis Duce putting the pressure back on Revelug, getting to the second section as well. The racers do know that there are 2 sections, so keep in mind for that. We have given them a little bit of information so they can kind of prepare here. Using that pink triangle to run up the side of the wall, that is the vanilla asset, and that's how they're getting the speed that they need to turn around and take off with the cape flight. But some good cape skills are really going to come into play here. Turning around and also slowing yourself down. When you're flying in the poofed out cape state, you can hold backwards and tap the B or the A button, but in this case we're assuming it's B. Tap the jump button while you're holding backwards, and that'll slow Mario down while they're flying, so you can get that slower flight. Then you can tap forward again to actually speed back up, and having that good throttle control on the cape is going to be pretty beneficial. But first we need to get off the wall, and they have to kind of like press the opposite direction that they're running, because they're facing left up that triangle, and then they want to turn around and press right so that they're actually going to fly in the correct way. Otherwise they're going to have to make a move with a quick cape turnaround in order to get through. Oh man, great stuff tonight. Are y'all doing okay? I hope you're having a really nice Saturday. Point of advice, if you're having trouble taking off, double tap the run button. Yes, that is a good trick. That is a good trick and a good point of advice. That'll get you moving a little bit sooner. Cape is the most ancient and nuanced of all the Mario techs. We like to think we're pretty swaggy with our shell hacks and our spring midairs and our quantum no P-speed midairs and jazz, but Cape has been around forever. Cape is the originator. Before there was anything, there was Sticky Fly, there was Cape Turnaround, there was Volpe making ridiculous cape hacks. Cape is the deepest, I think, of the Mario World tech sub-disciplines. Yeah, so Louis and Revelug now both, checking that message box. Oh, Louis trying to get flight speed off of the bridge blocks up there. Louis is one to kind of go for some cheese sometimes and you know, find an alternate strategy. And sometimes it will work out, but you got to figure that's kind of a risk in these races. Meanwhile, Revelug using that cape slowdown to really good effect. Now they're speeding back up by tapping forward, and now got some turn blocks. They've got to spin those turn blocks with the cape in order to get them moving. And okay, Revelug is through. Now this is a sight read, I think, for Revelug. So what they do here could be pretty good progress. Still though, that's knowledge. Even though they haven't necessarily gotten a checkpoint or something, they've gained more knowledge about what's coming up that all the other racers will have to learn in their time. So Revelug out ahead right now, holding on to this lead. They don't want to bounce on that note block, but they do want to slow down enough that those bonsai bills aren't going to be a threat. They want to let those bonsai bills pass and then bop on that Koopa. Even tapping B a couple of times to completely go backwards. You can give yourself negative cape speed and kind of start moving backwards. There's a lot of nuance to cape movement. Here goes Louis Duce though, yeah, coming right back. Oh, smart, Louis. Oh, I wondered maybe they were trying to clip into the ceiling there. But Louis smartly destroying all those turn blocks to give themselves more of a runway. And third wall in the lower left. Okay, we got a contender now. Yeah, you beat 1F9. You accumulate some skills here. And third wall has managed to get through that chuck obstacle with the red fire from the Yoshi. And now they just got a little free chance to hang out, and they got a ground pound. Ground pounding, flying, and you hold forward. You go into that big dive bomb state, kill that mole. And now they're going to bust through these turn blocks and make it into the second section. Let's go. Yeah, and that's something, you know, to keep in mind for those that are just joining us or at, you know, watching this level. This is not normal mechanical behavior. You know, the run button is inverted. Holding run makes you slow down, and not holding run makes you speed up. So the racers kind of have to relearn little aspects of their techniques here, making things that are usually normal and regular feeling a lot more challenging. Louis, look out. Okay, Louis, yeah, smart. Louis is very aware of their environment. They let those spikes fall, but then they managed to get back on the platform for another flight, clearing the way for themselves. Oh, and Louis, they wanted to bop that Koopa, but they can still gain some height with those cape pumps. Louis Duce in the lower right on a read right now. Yeah, they see. Oh, geez. Now, Louis is pretty good at cape. Holy cow. They wanted to... Oh, man. Keep your eyes on the lower right. Louis Duce is making moves here. Nice try. They wanted to bop that bonsai bill in order to get the height, but they realized that that's what they needed to do, and they messed it up, so they saved it with some really quick cape pumps to gain some height and go up and bop that note block without the aid of the bonsai bill. Good stuff. Yeah, Louis is, I think, a very creative player. Someone who really, you know, I think Louis' style really exemplifies something that I try to recommend for people. You know, when you're looking for cheese or trying to figure out the strats, don't think about what the level wants you to do. Think about what the environment will let you do, right? If you spend all your time wondering, what did the maker want me to do? Maybe you're gonna miss some obvious thing that you can do. And Louis, I think, is especially good at really just reading the environment more than the level per se. Third wall here in the lower left though, coming up strong. Yep, they're learning pretty quickly. And this intro section is still kind of holding up everybody just a little bit, getting flight off the wall there. This is also interesting too because you can, like I said, you have a lot of variable control over the speed of your flight. You feel me in the upper left here trying for that. Oh, clever, okay. All right, you feel me pretty close though. We might be seeing another checkpoint here pretty soon. But, you know, this is, even though the racers have the same amount of knowledge, how quickly or slowly they do some of these obstacles might determine their position in the race. If you're flying a little quicker, if you're flying a little more slowly, that might come back to get you, right? Someone else is moving more fluidly through the obstacles and you have opted to take a slow flight. Yeah, Louis knows they need that bonsai bill now. Louis in the lower right hand. Ooh, let's try. Still anybody's game right now. Third wall picking this up really quick. Third wall definitely knows their cape mechanics. Someone who's studied a lot of really intricate, kind of weird setups in Mario World. So I am not surprised they're picking this up very quickly. Revelug too, trying to hold on to that lead. Yeah, getting everybody just kind of getting those spikes to fall ahead of time, and that's pretty helpful, right? Get them out of your way so you don't have to deal with them as an obstacle. Louis has certainly figured that out. This is a really smart strat to spin through and crush those other turn blocks so that they have more of a runway and they don't have to worry about the turn blocks stopping their rotation. Man, Louis really going for it tonight, man. They're not even trying for any kind of cheese strat. They're just doing what they know they need to do. Louis Duce back again in the lower right. Cannot get on that red Koopa, but they're still alive. Oh yeah, they're not gonna give up. They are not even gonna. Here's Muzzle. Yo, let's go. Muzzle in the upper left-hand corner. Muzzle has made it to the second section, but Louis about to get on that Yoshi. Now what you gonna do, Louis? Louis, oh, avoiding the munchers with ease. And that might be. Oh, that might be. Oh, what you got? Oh, they're suspicious. Oh, I see. They want the, yeah, they were trying for the top of the gold tape. Louis Duce, first place tonight, smashing through that second section with the cape. That's what that really nuanced understanding of cape physics will get you. Is that a Cerveza Crystal? Oh my word. So happy to see that. Louis getting that delicious, refreshing Cerveza Crystal. Oh yeah. That was a Cerveza Crystal. If y'all aren't familiar with that meme, I'm sorry for you. But it also means that you're about to find something especially funny. That's so great. I'm glad that Mario World has made it into Cerveza Crystal Zone. We got Muzzle Revelug third wall in the second section right now. You feel me? Almost out of the first. Looking for second place tonight. So keep it here. Keep cheering everybody on. This is good stuff. Again, if y'all have any questions, if you want to learn more, if I didn't cover something in the commentary, please feel free to shout it out in chat. We will help you get where you need to go. You fail me though. Oh, trying to get where they need to go. Yeah, all right. You fail me. About to join everybody here in the second section. A free little attempt. They can't even run under that pipe as long as they're caped, Mario. So we're gonna just dive bomb onto that mole. Actually, you know, technically that's a mega mole. I like to respect the nomenclature here and call the enemies by their proper names. Third wall, ooh man, third wall picking up this section quickly. They have already got to that Bonsai Bill and 1-up. They need to bop that note block that has the 1-up on top of it, and that will launch the 1-up up into the air and feed the baby Yoshi that they need to make the final jump. You know, I would like to have a Cerveza Crystal now. I'm sure it's not awesome, but to me, it is. It is awesome. Oh, you fail me. Nice turnaround control to get rid of those Bonsai Bills. If they, oh, they're back though. Now, if they were to bop that naked, shellless Koopa at that moment, they'd fly up into the Bonsai Bills, and that would be certain doom. I gotta say too, I love this palette in this second section. The Castle 5 rock background from Ludwig's Castle, only kind of repaleted to be this nice kind of purpley blue color. Nice effect. Yeah, really, just nice effect. It makes me think of like Mario All-Stars, like sort of some of the rock backgrounds from Mario All-Stars. Is that NB Pride in chat? Hey, oh, speaking of Pride, geez, I don't know who to watch here. Oh, and look at that. Revelug, nicely done. Nicely done. They capitalized on that lead. They got off to a good start. Louis kind of flew fast, but Revelug made it. And that is a second place, 25 minutes at the time. Really good job. Yo, Revelug powering through that. I was watching Revelug work on this new shell level that they're making last night, and holy cow. That's some impressive stuff. I am excited, to say the least. Here's Roke Games in the upper right. Roke here trying for the second section. Looks like everybody's really learning this gimmick really well. You can really, I think AmperSam is such a even though they make some wacky stuff, I think Amper is a very trustworthy maker at the end of the day. They make good stuff, you know what I mean? You can trust that however this gimmick is being done, it's going to be done fairly. The racers are going to have a fair chance to deal with this, and I would like to actually, if y'all would join me here in a little bit of AmperSam love and celebration. Amper has done so much for the ROM Hack Races community as SMW Central staff. They've worked on the base ROM, the ROM Hack Races base ROM with Underway. They have really just been such an integral part of a lot of things that we do here, and I really, really, really appreciate that. And they still find time to make a rockin' level for ROM Hack Races for us. So just thank you, Amper, for all you do. You really, really are a great person. Great person, great friend, great Mario World Kaizoist. Kaizoist? Thanks for reminding me to look out my window to make sure I don't miss any potential Aurora Borealises. You know, if you're looking for it though, have you checked your kitchen? You know, it might seem unbelievable, but check your kitchen. Could be there. Localized entirely within your kitchen. Here's You Fail Me. Oh my word, You Fail Me with a nice save for that Kate part. They thought they were maybe going down, but they got back up again. You're never gonna keep You Fail Me down. And now they've got to use, yep, remember the gimmick though, run button is inverted. And they've got to bail off. Here we go, nicely done. Hey, You Fail Me. Yo, rocking back. They got hung up a little bit in that first section, but they just smashed right back through. That seems like a little bit of that seems kind of dangerous to be throwing all those glass bottles around like that. You know what I mean? Like a performer on stage that you don't like or something. Good job, You Fail Me. Now we're looking for the second podium. We've got our first podium, yes, but what about second podium? Maybe it's going to be Germ Dove in the lower right. We got Germ Dove, third wall, Roke, Muzzle. Everybody on your screen working on section number 2 right now. Yeah, make sure to check your kitchen. At this time of year, in this part of the country, at this time of day, localized entirely within your kitchen. Roke here, trying for the big dive. Oh, all right. Everybody's picking this up so well. Man, this is a really fun one tonight. I hope y'all are having a good time. Bop that follow button if you want, because we do these races every Saturday night at 8. We got a fresh level for you every week, and that's really impressive that we managed to put those out. The team here does such a good job. Aw, I am currently being joined by my incredibly fuzzy co-commentator Mallow the cat, who has decided that he would like to hang out with me a little bit. Okay, I gotta readjust my mic here, so sorry for any sounds. Try to do that quietly. Okay. Yeah, Mallow the cat, he has joined me. I'm talking too much. Is the mic still coming through all right? I had to rearrange it a little bit for his comfort, of course. So I'm gonna give this cat a big hug, and you should all give your pets a hug if they want. All right. We got Muzzle, we got Roke, we got Third Wall, we got Germ Dove. And if you're looking for a little more Kaizo in your life, I recommend going and following these racers. There are a lot of really cool streamers in our community, and a lot of skill and diversity of talent, different makers, different players. You never know what you're gonna see, so definitely drop some follows if you want a little more Kaizo in your Saturday. Well, I had the mic like kind of sitting forward on my desk, but Mallow needs that space for his little head now. So now his head is there. He's a comfy cat. We love Mallow. For those of us, again, just joining us, keep in mind here, this is not normal behavior. The function of the run button in this level is inverted. So not holding run, you will fly. Holding run, you will walk. Wouldn't it be so weird if that's how Nintendo designed everything? You know, we got run buttons in games, but there's no like walk button. I guess the devs didn't feel like that was important. Third wall. Making their way through. Yeah, they definitely know how to use the cape and use the kind of throttle potential of the cape. Here's Muzzle in the upper left. Oh, trying. Yeah, they need to bop on that red Koopa to get some extra height. They could, in theory, solve that with cape pumps, but given that that's only a, 3-tile gap, that's going to be a little tighter. Oof. Nice try, third wall. This music is grooving. How about you, chat? Y'all doing okay? Feeling all right? Having a good Saturday night? Chilling? Relaxing? I hope so. You deserve one. You deserve good things and a chill Saturday night. And thanks for spending a little bit of it with us. With us at here at RomHack Races. Us where we are here in the place where we are at. I can talk good, I swear. Got some ginger beer, that's delicious. I like some ginger beer. My grocery store sells a cherry ginger beer that is like so good. It's also like so expensive, so I don't get it that often, but I only sell it in 4-packs too, which is kind of a rip-off. But man, you pay for that flavor. Me, I've got a nice white wine made with some local Niagara grapes. Got a cat. Got a delicious beverage. Got all my friends on RomHack Races. What could be better? This is one of my favorite parts of the week. I really appreciate doing this with everybody. And I hope you're having fun too. Again, if someone came in late, if you don't know how a mechanic works or something, please feel free to ask. I feel like there's only so much commentary I can give on exactly the same obstacles, like explaining the same thing over and over again. So if you'd like to learn a little more or you just got here, no worries. We got you. We'll get you sorted. That run button is inverted. These racers have to bop on the shellless Koopas as they awkwardly fly through this kind of bluish section. Ooh, Muzzle. Trying for that, trying for that note block. A lot of good cape control from everybody tonight. Third wall, oh, looking good. They might have it. Oh, I see. When the Yoshi grows, the screen freezes a little bit, and that can kind of throw you off. Yeah, the screen is like holds up for a second, and I think that messed with the timing for their cape pump just a little bit. Oof, Rogue, man. Jeez, they landed on the edge of that note block and got clipped by the shellless Koopa. Third wall, yo, with that consistency back again. Kind of the same problem. They're gonna need to rise up into that channel a little bit. They gotta bop on that red Koopa. But they're staying alive there with those good cape turnarounds. Oh, okay. Third wall in the lower left. Oh, come on, no! Ah! They had it. Third wall could save this, actually. Yeah, this is a savable situation. They could make it. I like how third wall is just not giving up here. Yeah, with some good cape skill, they're gonna be able to make that distance, but they really gotta be subtle and quick Fortunately, the cape turnaround is patched on the ROM Hack Races base ROM. In the vanilla game, when you switch X and Y while you're flying, you will have a 50-50 chance to actually end up facing the wrong direction, and recovering from a bad turnaround is an interesting part of cape skill. There's some interesting techniques that can be used, but in this case, some like the not patched turnaround, and in ROM Hack Races base ROM we have patched it so that you always are guaranteed the turnaround every time. It eliminates the 50-50 possibility. Oh, nice backwards flying there from Roke. Lots of cool cape swag on display here tonight. Such a cape, man. Cape. You may think you're on top if you're getting your quantum spins or your no P-speed drop mid-airs, but you know, are you really Super Marioing if you do not know your cape skills? The answer is yes, but you could be Marioing even more. Oh, good call from Third Wall there. Yeah, oh, nice, Third Wall. Good presence of mind here. They're not bopping the bonsai bill. They're letting it go until they know that they're in a situation where they will be able to get it. Nicely done. Yeah, great presence of mind there. The thing about cape that I think is intimidating, at least for me, at the beginning, and I wouldn't call myself a super cape expert, but I'm familiar with a deep amount of tech. I mean, I can tongueless Yoshi fly like I'm walking down the street here. But you know who else is walking down the street? Freaking Third Wall over here in the lower left. Third Wall's got on the Yoshi, and they are a hop, skip, and a jump away here. Looks like they got it. Oh, yeah. Cerveza Crystal. Oh, that delicious, refreshing. You know, nothing cools you off on a hot summer day while you're watching ROM Hack Races and watching the Aurora, like a nice Cerveza Crystal with our pal Third Wall. Good job. Very, very good job. GG Third Wall, well played. We got Muzzle, Roke, Endless Ascent here in the lower left, Germdove in the lower right. Everybody on the second section, so we are moving. I don't know if we're even gonna get to see that first section again. Great job. Great job. I think that was fourth, if I'm not mistaken. Tight race tonight. We really had some good moves. Exclamation leaderboard in chat will bring up the leaderboard. I think. Wait, don't quote me on that. That might be. I think that was four. That was fourth. But you know, I mean, we say it's ROM Hack Races. You know, it's a fun community event wrapped up as a race, and I really appreciate, you know, the vibe from everybody in chat. People are very supportive here. We are a whole community of players, and it could be anybody's game at any moment, depending on the skills, depending on the gimmick in the level. And you know, it's the player versus the level much more than it is the players versus each other. And I always really appreciate the way that we keep the vibe and keep the community spirit, where we're just kind of rooting for everybody. You know, ROM Hack Races is the race, yeah, but that's the surface level of it. Underneath, we get to see great players adapting to the challenges, clearing tough levels, and making it through to the very end. And in keeping with the spirit of proper nomenclature, we call it an H, but actually the checkpoint is called the Midway Gate, and the big goal at the end is called the Giant Gate. Not as catchy as H, I know, but that's what Nintendo called it. Gotta touch the Giant Gate. Yo, Muzzle, oh, they had a good strat for that slow flying down that one tile. It is a little clunky, I do agree. Giant Gate. Oh boy, I beat the level by touching the tape on the Giant Gate. Like, come on, you couldn't think of anything better than that? Why didn't they call it the Midway H? I think it's supposed to be like you know how like the grassland levels in I think that's like the H is supposed to be like the tape at the end of a marathon, right? Like the athletic runner is running the marathon and then they break the tape at the end. I think that's kind of what they're like trying to reference a little bit. Nintendo is just like, how can we make the ending even better? I know, make it big. Yo, hey, we're checking out the first section again. Thanks for waiting for us. Sachi here, just holding up until we get to see the first section. They're just doing us a favor here. If I'm saying that name wrong, let me know. Sachi? I hope so. Sachi1 down here in the lower left, showing us the first section. No cape in this, but the gimmick is the same. The run button is inverted. Holding run will make you walk. Not holding run will make you run. And, you know. And so wait, what did Doc say on the announcement? You know, it's just like Wonka always says. A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest friend. I've always thought that if there are athletic levels in Mario, right? If that's where we're at, then Kaizo levels could be thought of as acrobatic levels. Doesn't, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, yo, hey, what's up? Big raid. Yo, Dan, thank you so much. Dan Salvato coming in here with the giant goal-sized raid. You can catch Dan all the time streaming on their channel, playing some Yoshi's Story, All Melons. And if you're tuning in right at the start of GDQ, don't miss it, because Dan is going to be opening up GDQ with that All Melons run. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Quick little recap for folks that are joining us. Welcome to ROM Hack Races. We have sight reading races on Mario Kaizo levels every Saturday night. We've got a cool level tonight here from AmperSam, and it might not be obvious from the gameplay, but there is a deep gimmick in this level, which is that the run button's function is inverted. You are always running, and you can hold the run button in order to walk. So Y or X is normally run. In this level, Y or X is the walk button. And the racers have to kind of get through. We've got Sachi down there in the lower left on the first section. And we've got Muzzle, Roke Games, and Germdove working on section number 2. 2 out of 2 sections, and they've got a fly in the second section. And if y'all have any questions or you'd like to learn a little bit more, please feel free to shout it out in chat. We gotta make sure everybody has their melons in order. Thanks to Dan. Thanks for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Personally, I really enjoy watching some Yoshi's Story. Those melons aren't gonna collect themselves. So I'm thanking our lucky stars that dance around to do it for us. It's only Giant Gate in English, French, and Portuguese. Japanese, goru, which just means goal. Interesting. Okay. Maybe they thought they had to spice it up a little bit for American English-speaking audiences and French and Portuguese-speaking audiences. Like, what do we call it? Goal? No, that's not gonna fly with the Americans. They like things being flashy. We gotta call it something else. I know, giant goal. Like, perfect. Italian calls it giant portal. Oh, I like that. I like that. It takes you to the next level. Nintendo inventing Portal years ahead of its time. And hey, yo, if anybody has any questions, again, feel free to ask. You know, I know that the mechanics here can be a little bit dense, so we'll try to get that explained for everybody. Shoutouts to Donut Plains 1, the level where everybody learned how to fly. Good question. Difficulty this week, Execution was 5 out of 10. Complexity is 6 out of 10. And the racers also know that there are 2 sections, and those sections each are rated 4 out of 10 for length. Of course, we had some great testers do this one this week. We had Mason SMW, Silent Snake, Gossip Greg, Mythrillionaire, RB Pimlico, and Fen, who is also running the restream and helping us scout. Fen is so kind and cool. Fen, you're great. Hey, you know what? You know who's great? It's Fen. You want to know? Were you asking who's great? I'll tell you, it's Fen. And me, I'm Glitch Cat. And I have a cat on my lap. And he is big and fuzzy. And he's purring at me. Aw. This guy is heckin' sleepy today. I hope your day's going well too, chat. You deserve that. I hope you get to see some Aurora. Yeah, everybody. Just like Leonard Nimoy said, keep watching the skies. But this might look kind of normal, but you know, some tricky stuff going on in the fact that the run button is inverted. The function of the run button is inverted, so that first section is pretty tricky to get those shell jumps, and the second section is also really rough because you're used to holding the run button while you're flying, and in this case you are not holding the run button while you're flying, and I feel like that's a little weird, but hence the name of the level from AmperSam tonight, Learn to Let Go. Relinquish your desire for giant gates, embrace portals, embrace simplicity, learn how to do yoga fire! I know this is out of left field, but it just made me think of it. Like, I saw this bit from this comedian, I don't remember who it was, but it was something along the lines of like, you know, like there are voice actors out there, you know, and they're like professional voice actors, and they go, you know, into the studio and they're checking the mic levels and they're getting ready and they're like, all right, Frank, in the sound booth, can you hear me? All right, we good? Level check? Okay, here we go. Yoga flame! You know, from Street Fighter. Sonic boom! Sonic boom! No, that wasn't good. Ted, that wasn't good enough. You gotta do it again. Oh, man. You know, and they're like thinking about like, all right, like how do I say Sonic boom? Is it Sonic boom or Sonic boom? No, we're looking for more of a Sonic boom. Yo, Roke Games in the upper right. Oh, they need to get on that red Koopa. They've got to bop that mushroom off of the note block there. Feed it to the little baby Yoshi, and that will grow baby Yoshi up into big Yoshi. And big Yoshi has all the power. First you get the mushroom, then you get the baby Yoshi, then you get the big Yoshi, then you get the power. I hope you're all having a good time here tonight. This is always such a favorite part of my week. I love doing these races with everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, I poked my cat in the ear. He's okay though, it was a gentle poke. He moved his head when I wasn't looking. Sorry, buddy. I'm pulling double duty here. I gotta watch these racers and I gotta pet the cat. I'm multitasking all night. How are your pets? Are they good? I mean, I know they're good, but how are they doing? Are they feeling all right? Yo, Roke might be feeling all right after this. Roke in the upper right-hand corner. That consistency, getting back on that Yoshi. Oh, nice, clever. Yeah, they're bailing out in such a way that they get another try. Very clever. They put Yoshi on the edge of that platform so that if they screwed that up, they would be able to they'd be able to try again, and that really paid off. Cerveza Crystal. I love that. I love that. GG Roke. What could be a better prize than a crisp, refreshing Cerveza Crystal? Ah. Aw, yo, Kelgan. Aw, yeah. Yeah. We got some subs the other day, and Mallow was like kind of sad that we didn't get a sub for him. I think Skytree got like a tuna sub or something, and he was just like, this is clearly for me. Why are you not giving me this? He kind of like sulked a little bit. I felt so bad. Like, I'm sorry, buddy. You just can't have the sub. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he did that face. He was just like, oh. Sometimes like the world just doesn't align with his logic. You know, like, this smells good. This is definitely something I eat. You have it. You give me food. You give me things I like. Why is this not for me? Oh, speaking of delicious foods, nom nom nom. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? We got a 6 out of 10 level from AmperSam tonight. The run button is inverted. The function of the run button. Holding run makes you walk. Letting go of run makes you run. And that's what's going on here in Germdove. Germdove in the lower right. Oh, nice. One jump, and Germdove is over. Up and over. Nicely played. Yo, sub hour is a great time. Well played, Germdove. Ah, those Cerveza crystals. GG Germdove. Can't spell Germdove without at least one G. So you know they're good. Yo, SMB2 hacker extraordinaire. CO Cadelic coming in here in the bottom right. CO and Endless Ascent. We got Isherwood 81 up in the upper right, and Muzzle right across. So do y'all know the Cerveza Crystal meme? Have you seen this? Do you know about this one yet? Apparently there was I think in Chile, it was a Chilean. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a Chilean broadcast of the Star Wars Episode 4, the first one, you know, with Obi-Wan and Luke. Yeah, in Chile. And instead of cutting to commercials, what they did instead was just splice commercials into the movie itself, and to hilarious effect, where you know, the scene where Obi-Wan and Luke are talking for the first time back at Obi-Wan's pad, and you know, he's like, oh, your father wanted me to give you something, and then he gives him the lightsaber, but in the broadcast it cuts to a shot of someone's hand reaching into a cooler, and suddenly it's a beer commercial for Cerveza Crystal. Yeah, I wouldn't mind too. I wouldn't mind if everyone just did that in commercials. I think it'd be way funnier. Way funnier. And so now that just sort of became a lighthearted meme to just insert, the Cerveza Crystal. But if you look for, if you want to find it, go on YouTube, look for Cerveza Crystal Star Wars or whatever, and you'll find it like right away. They did that a couple other times too. It's so funny. So freaking funny. I was laughing about that all day the first time I saw that. And it doesn't hurt that the little jingle is like really good, you know? It really sticks in your head. There's a Lord of the Rings one. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Oh yeah, people have been making their own and just like inserting more Cerveza Crystal ads into things. That's funny too, because the what was his name? Billy D. Williams, the actor that played Lando Calrissian, was also the spokesperson for, if I recall correctly, Colt 45. It works every time, which is funny to me, you know, that they could have done that in the US version as well, and they could have had Lando being like, I sold my friends to the evil empire for a Colt 45, you know? I don't know if, I mean, I would buy one. I would buy a Cerveza Crystal right now if I could. Always drink responsibly, and you know, it's not for everybody. You don't have to be cool. In fact, it only just makes you feel cool. It doesn't even make you cool. Water, Cokes, lemonade, iced tea is also a completely acceptable drink. don't let, you know, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's not about being good. It's about the lulz. You know, it's about the meme. If I got one, I'd get like a 6-pack of it and then like figure out how to spring it on my friends. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey man, could you go, I think I hear someone knocking at the door, and then like I just like leave one on the porch and they open the door and there's one there. I'm like, Cerveza Crystal. I just like, yeah, just like figure out how to spring it on my friends. I'm assuming that the people at Cerveza Crystal would be like so stoked, you know? Like you can't buy this kind of marketing. You know what I mean? They've got niche ROM hacking communities talking about their beverages. Like, you can't buy that. You can't. If I was the Cerveza Crystal ad executive right now, I would just be overjoyed. Like, oh, hey everybody, guess what? We're going viral. People love this. Like, yes they do. Cause like, and then at that point, like, you never know when the next commercial is gonna pop out. You know what I mean? The one with, well, I'll let you all look them up on your own. It's funnier if I don't, you know, now that you know about it, go and look it up on your own. Cause it's funnier if you don't know what's about to happen and then you watch it. So I won't spoil all of them, but there are like a couple of other really funny ones. I have a favorite though. You know, we got Ender of Games here coming in the lower right. Ender, Endless Ascent, Isherwood, and Muzzle. Everybody working hard on the second section here. Especially working hard since those run buttons are flipped around. Walking makes you run and running makes you walk. It always impresses me, you know, the speed at which the internet capitalizes on memes. You know, it's really remarkable. Like, one day, we all just heard about Cerveza Crystal, and then there were a million of them. You know what I mean? And then immediately, people were just like, I know what I'm doing today. I'm sitting down and making a Cerveza Crystal meme. Super fun. I also like it because it's pretty lighthearted. You know, as far as memes go, like, it seems to be a general rule of internet humor that a meme is only as good as its iteration. A meme dies when it can no longer be iterated on. You know, and some good things are just classics and stick around in their current form. But you ever notice that? Like, iteration is important for memes, and so the more potential for iteration you have on a meme, the more of a shelf life it'll have. Like the long-lasting shelf life of Cerveza Crystal. Did anybody actually play Chex Quest back in the day? I distinctly remember playing that at my buddy's house. We weren't a Chex cereal family, but my buddy was, and he definitely had Chex Quest, and we definitely played Chex Quest. It's like not a bad game, you know? Yeah, same, Fen, same. Absolutely the same. It's really not like. It's like a decent game. I feel like it's one of the top product placement games that's out there. Aside from just being funny, it's like actually kind of good. It's like kind of fun. Fond memories of Chex Quest. But I'm going on about silly stuff, and again, I just want to let everybody know, if you have some questions, if you'd like to learn a little bit more, you know, about this level or what's going on, just interrupt me. Feel free to ask. Oh no, did we lose Muzzle? Oh, that's okay though. Good effort. They'll be back. I know they can do it. Muzzle's a very strong player, so maybe the Aurora Borealis got them. That's what I'm gonna believe happened. They saw the Aurora and they were like, hey, heck this, I'm out of here. Personally, I might too, you know? It's kind of a bucket list thing. I'm like looking out the window hoping I see it. Kind of a bucket list thing to see, for me in my life, to actually see the Aurora IRL. What if I were to purchase Cerveza Crystal and disguise it as my own homebrew? Oh, Delightfully devilish, Obi-Wan. I don't know why companies like to spend millions of dollars on a Super Bowl advertising slot when they could spend millions of dollars and make like a really polished video game out of their product that will live forever and people will like it way more. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, seriously, we are still talking about freaking Chex Quest. You know, a game that came out, what, in the mid-90s? We're still talking about that. It was ran at GDQ. You know, we're still talking about that. That's still a relevant thing. Can you remember any Chex commercials? I can't. Not a single one. But man, I remember Chex Quest. Yo, hey, thank you so much for the raid, Muzzle. Great effort. Good job. Good job. You got this. You got it. Thank you so much for the raid. Bonsai Bear, what's going on? I want to know where you get one of those Pepsi Man suits. Just get that full body spandex Pepsi suit. Nah, you know, sometimes that happens. You got the skills though. You got the skills. No worries about that. Sometimes that can happen. If I had a Cerveza crystal for every time I couldn't figure out something in a Kaizo level, I'd be going to the hospital. For those, again, just joining us, we got a 6 out of 10 level tonight where the function of the run button is inverted. Holding run makes you walk, and not holding run makes Mario run. And that's the gimmick tonight. AmperSam, the maker, CO, Isherwood, Endless Ascent, and Ender of Games rocking the screen for you. Well, they're not they're rocking it, but it's not rocking. The speaker box in this section reminds you that you can double tap right in order to get flight off the wall. Just a little tech reminder to help the players out. Amper's tricky as a maker, but they're considerate too. We certainly want to create levels that let the players get through, you know, something that can be sight read in an hour or two. Yo, Endless Descent, nice flight, making some moves here. Getting those spikes to drop. They could get a read here. Oh, nice try, nice try. This chill atmospheric music has really got me grooving. Let me see your best groove emotes in chat. What you got for dancing, jiggling, wiggling groove emotes? Oh man, Isherwood, what a save. Oh geez. They were really saving that, man. They were really doing some good flight there. Oh, these are good dance party. You can dance if you want to. Although I've always thought that song was a little bit weird, you know? Like, imagine you're just hanging out and someone you've not met before comes up to you and is just like, hey, you can dance if you want to. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And you can leave your friends behind. And I'm like, wait, no, I like my friends. And then they're like, well, if your friends don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. Like, buddy, I didn't ask you. I don't care that they're my friends, dude. Like, oh yeah, you can dance if you want to. How about you just leave your friends? Your friends are jerks. They don't dance. I hate your friends. Like, whoa there. Whoa there, man. And I suppose you're the alternative, huh, sir? You know what I mean? Coming on a little strong, don't you think? Like that dude, that singer of that song, you know, they went from like offering someone to dance to like just like trashing on their friends in 10 seconds. It's a little bit harsh, you know? Yo, ender of games with a decent run here in the lower right. Oh, nice flight though, nice try. The second section is pretty tricky. So if you're here to cheer on your favorite racers, put their emotes up in chat. Let them know. Y'all doing okay? Are you having a nice Saturday evening? Are you feeling comfy? Are ya ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Thanks for spending a little bit of your night here with us. If you want, you can always go to romhackraces.com if you'd like to download this patch and try the level for yourself, or any of the other 290 levels that we've had. You can jump on our Discord server from there and learn a little bit more about Kaizo, join a race if you want. These are open to the public. Anybody who wants to give it a try, all you gotta do is sign up to let us know that you're racing and we should check you out. Yo, we're gonna say hey to Lizard 433 here in the lower right, working on the first section. Yeah, for those that haven't seen it, working on the first section over here, working hard. Good work. First section is a sort of a daytime section, doing some shell jumps, watching out for some enemies, and then the second section we get into the Trials of Cape. You know, I gotta love the big arrow made out of coins. There's something about that that's just so very classically Mario that I really appreciate. You know, like we have our little arrow indicators and our colored coins and our arrow signs and things. But I really like Amper's aesthetic flair and just making a big coin arrow. I like that. Big fan of the coin arrow. CO Kadelic up here in the upper left. Pretty decent run. Let's see what they do with it. Oh, they despawned the white platform. Nice. Yo, Lizard down here in the lower right, making some moves. Nice try. Yo, Endless Ascent too in the lower left. Oh, nice try. Those are bounce on all side note blocks. So they will activate even if you touch them from the side, as opposed to note blocks that only bounce you when you're on the top. I just want to let everybody know that I have the best cat in the whole wide world. He's great and fuzzy and orange and white colored. He's got 2 ears and they're both triangle shaped. Here's Sachi over here in the lower right, thinking about what they want. Yeah, making it to that Yoshi and the red Koopa. That's pretty close to the end of this section, so let's see if they can pull it off. Oh, nice try though. Nice try. Gotta bail off of Yoshi there in order to shove Yoshi onto the pipe where you want him to go. They're gonna need that red shell to destroy some Chargin' Chuck at the end. But yeah, best cat in the whole wide world. He's the best one ever. It's my favorite. Sorry, every other cat. Nah, they're all good. They would share the honor of best cat in the world, but my favorite one is this one orange guy. I know you can't see him, but believe me, he's here. He gets a little annoyed that I'm talking so much. He knows I'm not talking to him because I'm using a different tone of voice. I'm using my talking to other people tone. He's a perceptive little dude, he can tell. Endless Ascent in the lower left. Back on a good run. Bop these 2 shellless Koopas in order to get up that gap. And then they may have a shot at it. Let's go. Endless Descent. Making moves here. Keep your eyes on the lower left. They need that bonsai bill. That's going to bop them up again to get that mushroom off of the note block. And what's up to Ender of Games in the lower right. Let's check in, see how they're doing. Big props as usual to our scouts and the restreamer tonight, Fen. Scouts are watching all the racers to let us know if anybody's taking the lead, who we should rotate in. And Fen is pushing the buttons, helping everything look all nice and shiny for you. Mallow the cat has decided to depart. I guess I was talking too loud. I'm gonna move my mic again. Sorry if it makes a little bit of bump in the audio. You know, a lot of streamers, I'm gonna give you a pro tip. A lot of streamers pay extra and they have like a fancy mic stand or whatever, you know, something to clip your mic into. Well, let me tell you what, for the past several years, I've been using a red Solo cup as my mic stand, and it does exactly the same job as one of those fancy jobs, except it's just a red Solo cup with a hole cut in it for the cord. Pro tip, you don't need fancy gear, you just need a red Solo cup. Filled with Cerveza Crystal. Seriously, it's just one red plastic Solo cup. It's been great. You just flip the cup over and cut a hole in the top, like the bottom of it. It's flipped over, cut a hole in the bottom so you can stick the cord through, and then cut a little hole in the lip of the cup so you can run the cord out the other end. It's perfect. Yo, Isherwood. Those cape pumps were syncing up with the music. I noticed that. That was cool. We got CO in the upper left, Isherwood in the upper right. Endless Ascent. Oh, they were there. Endless Ascent looking good in the lower right. Ender of Games in the... I'm sorry, Endless Ascent in the lower left. Ender of Games in the lower right. In case you were wondering, this is a 6 out of 10 level. The run and the run button's function is inverted. That's why this is a lot more tricky for these racers than it normally would be. If this were regular Mario mechanics, this would be a far easier level. But with the function of the run button flipped, run makes you walk and walking makes you run. Makes it a lot more challenging. Yo, Isherwood skipping the shellless Koopa altogether. Ooh, yo, nice flight here from Isherwood. Oh, they are looking sharp right now. Oh man, saving these tough cape pumps too. Good luck. Yo, let's go. Isherwood in the upper right with a shot at it. Come on. Okay, all right, they could still, but they need to feed the Yoshi. Yeah, even if they could get up there, they've got to feed that baby Yoshi the one-up mushroom. You don't technically need the bonsai bill for that, but it does make things a lot smoother. As we've seen, though, it's possible to just fly up there and bonk it with your head. Some of these helper sprites help you get through the level, and some helper sprites help you get into the lava. We're all helping. CO in the upper left. Pretty good run. See, slipping off the edge. A classic Mario obstacle. We've all died to it. Don't even act like you haven't. What have y'all been playing? What's good for video games this week? Maybe a little bit of Hades 2? A little bit of Animal Well? I saw that game today for the first time, man. That looks really cool. I didn't really know what it was all about, and then I saw the streamer playing it, and I was like, whoa, Animal Well. Looks pretty cool. I might have to give that one a try. But what are you playing? What's good for games this weekend? What's your Saturday night game of choice? At this point, I've been calling that game Blatario, and now I'm too embarrassed to switch. You know, I know it's wrong, but by committing to it, it shows confidence. Got some Hades 2 going on. Nice. Natia? I've heard of that, but I don't really know anything about it. Lunar Magic, also a fine choice. That's the game you make yourself. Interesting. Everybody's doing those roguelites these days. I've heard of that one, but I never really checked it out. The last roguelike I got into was Scourgebringer. I don't know, that one might have flown under the radar for a lot of folks, but really fun one. Just a game where you have all the powers. You can run, you can fly, you can double jump, you can wall jump, you can slash, you can shoot. And like, those aren't even upgrades. We haven't even gotten to the upgrades. You just can do all that stuff. And somehow you're not overpowered. It's a good one. But I've been ankle deep in the mire that is Street Fighter. Which should come as no surprise to anyone that's watched my stream, because I talk about it all the time. I want to get as many rank points as I can before Akuma comes out and everyone starts playing Akuma. Oh, sheesh, insta kill. Man, so it's sort of a Spelunky type situation. Oh, Endless, nice try. Oh, they saw though. Endless Ascent, good run though, good run. That's kind of, you know, the whole insta-kill thing is kind of why I stopped playing Spelunky after a while. Like, I played it, and I liked it, and I was having fun, and then you'd get, like, 2 or 3 levels in, and okay, here I am in level 3, but I don't really know level 3 that well, and I'm watching out, I'm being careful, and then, something gets you, and it just made me be like, dang it, like, what am I even doing? Why am I even here anymore? I'm tired of playing through the first 2 levels just to learn something. It's just got to be like, why am I here? Made me question my life as a gamer. Could I not do something more productive with my time? Hey, yo, I was just thinking about it. A little gentle reminder for those of us who either have at all or have a good relationship with your parents, because some people don't, and you are seen and valid. But for those that do, don't forget to remember that tomorrow is Mother's Day. Treat your mother right, like Mr. T says. If you haven't heard that song, it's wonderful. Just look up Mr. T, Treat Your Mother Right. He does a rap about mother, there is no other, so treat her right. It's a good one. It's a good one. But you know, Mother's Day is coming up tomorrow. So, you know, for those of us that can or want to, you know, maybe take your mom out for a lunch or get her a rose or something, you know. Thank her for all those times she let you play Nintendo games instead of do your homework. I'm taking my mom out for lunch. But that animal well. That game looks pretty nice. I hadn't even seen it, and I just saw it for the first time today. It looks really cool, man. I was thinking about picking it up. It really looks neat. It's sort of Metroidvania-y. You know, you got your map like Metroid. All right, well, I won't say too much. I don't really know too much about it other than what I saw today. Beautiful graphics, really nice environment. It looks real super neat. I was really digging it. Anything new coming out that you're excited for? Oh yeah, Sky was telling me about little kitty big city. You know, it would be equally terrifying if the game were Big Kitty Little City. That would be like more of a Godzilla type game. But I think equally interesting. I want to play Big Kitty Little City. Go ahead, Big Kitty. Trash the financial district. Make the people happy. Yeah, it's been a good season for indie games. A lot of passion projects. Really like to see that, even though the road is fraught with challenges. By the way, we're talking about indie games. I wanna bust into a little small, unsolicited advertisement here. There's a game that came out recently on Steam that I think more people should check out. It was made by a friend in my community and someone who has done a lot of Mario tassing and stuff. It's called Fantastic Fist. It's from a developer 100th Coin. It is really cool. Little platforming game with some puzzles and some jumping and some challenges. Almost Celeste-esque, but not really anything like Celeste, because you have your platforming, but then you also use the mouse to control a large disembodied fist that you move the mouse around, and the fist can punch things and activate different blocks, and you use your platforming skills in combination with the fantastic fist in order to kind of clear the area and get through all the challenges. It's a really cool one, and it's out now on Steam. And, you know, maybe if you like cool games and punching things, do you like punching? Because I've got a game where you get to punch. And it's not a fighting game. One Punch game. When is One Punch Man Season 3? Freaking, I've been waiting forever for that. One Come on, cause One Punch Man? Come on, that was funny. You're not laughing. I haven't seen Rabbit and Steel, but if it's anything like Jazz Jackrabbit, it'll be an instant classic. Did they ever bring back Commander Keen? Remember him? Remember good old Commander Keen? They ever bring him back? They ever reboot old Commander Keen? Coop roguelike, huh? So you mean like Snake Rattle and Roll co-op roguelike? I don't know if you could call Snake Rattle and Roll a roguelike. There's an obscure little title for you. If you're looking for something new on NES, well, there's nothing new on NES, but there is old stuff that you might not have seen. Yo, Endless Ascent here trying. Oh man, good flight speed. They are working for this, man. I respect that. All these racers are really working hard on this level, and that is very respectable. Endless Ascent, yo, maybe with a chance at it. Endless Ascent. Oh no! Oh, can they save it? Oh no! They even got Sticky Fly on the pipe. Endless Ascent in the lower left with a shot. They've got the Yoshi grown up. If they could just fly up there. Oh, this is savable. They could do it. We could see the clutchest gameplay. Ah, good try, good try. That was it though. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. Again, yo, I'm just kind of going on about this and that. We do have a race going on here. If you have questions, if you want to learn a little bit more about the mechanics, ROM hack races, what have you, please feel free to ask. I assume at this point most people know what's going on in the level and how it works, but if you got here late, you want to learn something, floor is yours. Please just interrupt me and ask what's going on, and I will tell you. As always, if you want to learn a little bit more, you can go to romhackraces.com. It's romhackraces.com. It's romhackraces.com. Yeah, great attempt there from Endless. They are really getting within striking distance. They may not know it, but they are like a hop, skip, and a jump away from the ending. Consistency is really going to pay off here. Yeah, yo, let's give it up. Let's give it up in chat. Or you don't have to give it up. You can lend it out. Let's lend it out for these racers. They are really working hard at this. Oh, Endless, maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh, what's up, Olive? Wow, you know, I want to celebrate what the racers are doing and put the focus on, you know, on their gameplay too. This isn't GC7 silly time. Okay, it sort of is, but it's also RomHack Races, and these players are working hard while I'm sitting here sipping a white wine and watching the race. I don't have to do this tough gimmick. Big thanks again, of course, to AmperSam for making this level for us and making so many resources, helping out so much. Really, Amper is just absolutely vital to the Mario World community, and we are really, really, really happy that they chose to do this. Man, Endless Ascent and Ender, both getting good runs, getting closer. Looks like racers have gotten a lot better with the turn block, or not the turn block, the triangle block there. Everybody's getting more consistently deep runs. Endless Ascent though, fighting hard with that consistency. Wait, I'm not sure how you mean, Blue Ribbon. Is there no way to regain flight speed then? I'm not, sorry, I'm just not sure. I don't understand the question. Oh, okay, yeah, you can speed up as normal. Yeah, we've seen pretty good cape control, speed throttling from everybody here. It looks normal. Forget about max speed, we need max power. Got it from a hairdryer. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. A nice name there, Max Power. Did you get that from a hairdryer? I know that Simpsons episode is old, but it still feels current to me, dang it. Endless Ascent. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Ah, that was so good though. That was so good though. Just a touch off on the timing, man, that was so good. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this gimmick a custom bit of code made by Amper? They are a very talented coder. They helped us make the ROM Hack Races base ROM. If you need some help with your next ROM hacking project, give the ROM Hack Races base ROM a try. It's got a lot of useful features and functions to make hacking Mario World that much easier. Isherwood looking good in the upper right. But I don't know. I hope you're all doing well, feeling good. Thanks for being a part of ROM Hack Races. Thanks for spending a little bit of your Saturday night with us. We have these every week. 7:30 the pre-show, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, the race. And I think from what I understand, next week's level might be a bit of a doozy. So get ready for that. Hey! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man, I was sorry. I was looking at CO. Endless Ascent. Yo, let's go. Let's go. They were there, man. They had a bunch of good runs. Got denied right at the very end. Endless Ascent. Let's go. And Sachi here at the checkpoint. Oh, you love to see it. All right, yo. Man, I love this. Hard work. Determination. No, that's what it's all about. There's some real determination in these racers. They're overcoming challenges. Man, that's worth some chat hype spam. Oh, thank you so much for racing with us. That was great. That was really good. That was awesome. Good job, Endless. Way to play. Way to stick with it, stay focused, not give up hope, and they made it through in the end. You'd love to see that. That's what ROM Hack Races is all about. We got CO, we got Isherwood, we got Sachi, we got Ender of Games. Me and you. Super Mario. That's interesting, Amber. The code just decelerates Mario if you hold X or Y. It's the little things. I like these, you know, small change creates a big effect. Unfortunately, I'm not able to give out any explicit instructions for the race. So I think you have the skills to get it. Sometimes in situations like this, the thing to do is to think with the gimmick. You know, we've been using a gimmick the whole time, and the quicker a racer can figure out how to work with it, you know, you might uncover some secrets. Oh, Ender. Oh, trying to bop that mushroom. They were so close. Why can't the flight just be normal? Oh. Oh no, the lightning may have struck a transformer. That's all right though. That's all right. Seriously, even just coming out and trying one of these levels, it's good. It's good stuff. We're working hard. I only see good gameplay on ROM Hack Races. I see determination. I see the willingness to learn new things and keep improving and try. That's all it takes, man. It's all it takes. We got CO up here. We got Ender of Games. We got Sachi. Hey, that's no worries. That's no worries. I hope that this can be a positive experience. You know, we're here to cheer everybody on, and it's tough levels. You did absolutely great. There's nothing at all to worry about. Yeah, that always does kind of get tricky. You know, levels that specifically thwart a very deep aspect of muscle memory that players have built up over the years of playing this kind of thing. Sometimes the goal of Kaizo is specifically to do the thing you're not expecting, to thwart the meta in some way. That's why Kaizo is such a difficult thing to try to define and understand. You know what I mean? Because, well, what is Kaizo? Well, I mean, it kind of is this or that or the other thing, but as soon as you say what Kaizo is, there's going to be some maker that comes along and says, oh, well, I'm going to make it different. As soon as you establish a rule, someone is going to break that rule. And so, you know, Kaizo really is just breaking the rules. You know, kind of, honestly, it's kind of like Magic the Gathering. You know, like, there are the rules of the game, but the way you play the game is to break the rules in your favor. You know, the rules say you can only cast one land per turn. Here's a spell that lets me cast more lands per turn, you know? It's always that evolving meta. I think a good place to ask questions like this would be in the race related chat on Discord, just because I hesitate to say exactly what the solution is for things, as you know what I mean, as commentary. I mean, I guess, you know, we're kind of close to the wrap up anyway, but some racers want to hang out and keep playing a little bit. Yeah, jump on the Discord if you want, and just we can discuss the level all you wish. I just don't want to necessarily spoil it for someone who is racing and listening in. Oh, Ender of Games. Oh man, could they? They were close. They've got it though. They will get it. I believe in all of these racers. But big thanks to everybody for coming out and racing, participating with us. Everybody hanging out in chat just to watch. Bop that follow button, because we do have these Saturday nights at 8 Eastern, and we'll have another one next week. Might be a bit of a doozy, we'll see. And I don't know, we're gonna have some fun. I want to say thanks again to the staff, RomHack Races staff, who's hanging out. Fen on the restream and does so much for us around the scenes. I appreciate it so much. Fen is such a kind and helpful person, and they're awesome for that. We had Mason, SMW, Silent Snake, Gossip Greg, Mithrillionaire, RB Pimlico, and Fen, who helped to test this level tonight from AmperSam. And of course, you know, really good friends like Dr. No, doing so much for us, Kelgan, doing tech behind the scenes, AmperSam themselves, who help out a lot with RomHack Races in general, and Star-Lord and Blue Ribbon High Life as well, doing the scouting for all the racers. It's a whole community effort here, and I'm really grateful to be a part of that. This is one of my favorite parts of the week, just for having fun and hanging out and getting to see some rad skills from everybody. A little bit of a reminder too, if you haven't seen, I'm sure most people have, but the GDQ schedule is out. It's still kind of tentative, you know, there's still another submission period, and things might change around a little bit, but looks like we got some great runs coming up for SGDQ, and some really good time slots for all the stuff that is going to be super relevant to our community. The Kaizo Relay got a nice Friday night spot. I think it's like Friday night at about 7. We got the maker list that's out there as well for the SGDQ Relay. Absolutely stacked with talent. Plus we get that Supersonic Saves the World and the big old Grand Poo World 3. And we even get that troll race, Mario Maker 2 troll race from Carl and Juzzcook. We get Mario RPG. We get Yoshi's Story All Melons. We get Monica's D-Sides and Celeste. Jam-packed full of really, really cool runs. What run from GDQ are you looking forward to, chat? I normally don't watch the finales, but I think in this case I'm gonna definitely be there for Mario RPG from Void. Oh, yo, true. Yeah, we got that reverse map portal run from Zorio. That is gonna be a fun one. A lot of like hacks and mods of games that aren't Mario World. And you know, speaking as a Kaizo player, I think it's lovely that other games get to show off their modding communities as well. It's not all about Kaizo, man. I'm happy that GDQ has kind of recognized that. I really think that, you know, hacking and mods in general represent a really good future for classic games. You know, once we've played the original so much, where do you go from here? You know, how many times can you play exactly the same thing? And, you know, we get lots of good hacks. Sonic Robo Blast 2. Doom Sonic 2? Oh, I didn't even know what that was. Oh, that's gonna be a riot. A laugh riot. Yeah, this is like absolutely stacked on Mario content. 3 Kaizo things, Kaizo Mario Galaxy, Mario Maker Troll Race. Man, they got all their bases covered. There is, PB the Dog is going to be back running Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball, win a game %. And frankly, I think that's absolutely adorable that like baseball is a good game for a dog. You know what I mean? Like that's perfect. Like dogs love baseballs. They love catching balls. That's their favorite, you know? Like if maybe or a tennis game, that would also be great, but like of course, baseball, a dog, baseball, it's perfect. Like it's absolutely perfect. The only way it would be more perfect was if there was a game about like chasing cars and biting mailmen, you know, and maybe catching a frisbee. You know, like it's so iconic. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Bunker Games. Oh, Paperboy. Oh, PB the Dog plays Paperboy. Aw, yeah. Perfect. Well, say we schedule about 2 hours for these broadcasts, so we are unfortunately working on getting to the end of that time limit. But I just want to say thanks again to all the volunteers for helping make this race possible, the racers for putting their hearts on the line and racing hard for us, you for hanging out in chat, and everybody for just being a part of this community. We will have another race coming up next Saturday, so tune in for that. And go and follow the racers if you're looking for a little bit more Kaizo in your Saturday night. There are so many cool people in our community, and I know they would love to see you drop into their chats and say, hey, good job on the race. Yeah, thank you so much too to like Doc and Fen and Amper and Kelgan, D4. We're gonna, yeah, little nutso next week, so you have a week to prepare. You have a week to get good. Now, there's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play baseball. Maybe there is, but I didn't read them. So thanks again to Fen for running the restream, Amper for making this very interesting level, and all of you for hanging out and being a part of it. And special shout outs to the one and only, most refreshing, cool as ice, Cerveza Crystal. That's right, friends, when you're feeling down in the dumps, you better, and you're reaching for a lightsaber, grab a can or a bottle of that cool, refreshing Cerveza Crystal. It works every time. Or just grab some water or lemonade. It's probably tastier anyway. But it looks like we're at the 2 hour mark, so I'm gonna let Fen throw the raid over, and hopefully I will see you around the Kaizo community this week. If not, maybe I'll see you back here Saturday night, 8 p.m. again for another ROM hack race. Join us on Discord if you want to be a part of the community off stream. And thank you so much. Thanks for watching. These are always such a blast. Something important though, you matter. Your thoughts matter, your heart matters, your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives, you matter to me as human beings, you matter to the internet's #1 long boy furry. And the people who matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled lives matter, autistic lives matter, and you. And Sachi, hey, going in for that checkpoint right at the buzzer. You love to see it. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Keep hacking, keep your heads up, and I hope to see you around again really, really soon. For my community friends, I'll probably see you on Monday, taking the day off. If you got a mom in your life, treat her right, take her out for a Mother's Day brunch or something, and keep on hacking, everybody. Thanks for being a part of this once again, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.